Ben Jastram here. I've been at Microsoft for about 5 years working in a sales capacity, mostly on the Azure side actually, but now I am working in the top unmanaged space where I have 1,000 customers across the US aligned to me, and I sell Azure, Microsoft 365, and Dynamics solutions to them. Henson Group was actually one of the very first partners that I was introduced when I came to Microsoft roughly 5 years ago. And I would say over that 5-year span, I've worked with them between 50 and 60 customers spanning across a lot of different solution areas, and they've always been very positive engagements. Definitely the number one reason why I refer Henson Group to customers is speed. I have actually in the past gotten them to hop on a call within an hour of customers reaching out to them wanting to use them for either an Azure migration or an optimization within their current environment. And that speed and efficiency is really matched with the projects that they have going on. And then on top of that, the Microsoft background that the sales team does have, there's quite a few years there, and just having that familiarity and that knowledge that I don't have to go through and explain, hey, I'm a Microsoft seller, this is what you guys need to do, these are the things that I need help with. They have all that background, so you really just get down to the nitty gritty of talking to the customer and making sure they have what they need. And then honestly, at the end of the day, it's crazy to even say something like this, but it's them just including me on every single interaction with the customer meetings. I don't get hidden from any interactions that get involved with once I introduce them. Having that confidence and background that they're going to include me on everything makes everything go very smoothly. I've been very fortunate at Microsoft that I've actually always exceeded the sales targets that I do get at the beginning of a fiscal year. And one of the main reasons why is because I do have trusted partners like the Henson Group. Not only do they come in on, say, customers and companies that I bring to them to fit that initial need, they'll actually ask me outside of that customer meeting, like, hey, Ben, like, what do you need? Like, what are your sales targets and goals? Because we want to help you get there. And if this customer can also do that, we'll go above and beyond to make sure that they are there. So I have a very high win rate on customers that do get brought into the Henson Group. And then in turn, they also go above and beyond to try to keep that relationship going, so then I can also benefit later on in the fiscal year. So the Henson Group has consistently helped my customers not only achieve their goals and initiatives, but also got them thinking about what's next into the future. Like, what should, after this initial project's done, what should we be doing now? Which also helps us out as Microsoft sellers, because obviously the more projects coming up, the better for everybody involved. But I think even going beyond that, the Henson Group's understanding of what Microsoft sellers go through on a day-to-day basis, what their targets are, what their responsibilities are. You don't have to go through that whole explanation process. They're ready to go right away, trying to meet your customers' needs and also trying to help you out in the end. Since I've been working in the Microsoft technology space, they without question have been my most reliable partner, and I would always recommend them to a fellow Microsoft seller.